Making this video, you just landed on what to expect when tearing out a wall. I'm actually doing a new floor and it led to a new kitchen, countertops. So these are all going. You just keep tearing out stuff. I didn't expect to do all that. I thought I was just gonna do a new floor, 800 square feet of flooring. I put Luan down, but this video is about what to expect when you're tearing out a wall to try to open it up. Load bearing. Load bearing means that it's supporting, you see these four beams? Is this wall load bearing? So in order to cut all this out and have it all opened up, you would have to have a load bearing wall. Whatever the hell that means. I had a contractor with me. He told me you can't do it. If you're gonna do it, you have to keep a beam over here to support it. Maybe the whole ceiling would come down, crash on you. I don't know. He said if I wanted to cut this out right here, but I'd still have to stack up like 4 2x4s up against the ceiling so I can go higher on the ceiling. I said that's not necessary for all that work. But we did have to move this vent that's hooked up to the furnace, which and the hot water heater that lets out all your gas fumes. Always have a carbon monoxide detector handy to make sure that nothing is leaking. We had to move the pipe over here from over here that was just in a dead space. They had like a 2-foot dead space over here wall before this. And now we had to move the pipes over this way and up and out. And now they're going up into the ceiling and out. We actually had to go upstairs in the closet to connect it because I didn't want there to be another box right there. He said I could put you a box, but I didn't want to do that because we wanted to put the wall here, and then we ended up with exactly where we want to put the wall. That's where it's holding all your support beams, you could see. So that couldn't happen. So now the wall is going to go over here to the left, which is fine with me. It really opened up my kitchen. When this was, before this, there was a wall right here and one cabinet over here. So now when the wifey's doing the dishes, it's just opened up the room. You see how it looks? You can just come over here. You can watch TV if you want. I'll probably end up lifting that TV up a little. New granite countertops are gonna go all the way through. And because I lost the cabinet that was right here, I'm now gonna have a cabinet here. So I'll still have the same amount of space, opened up wall, be a lot nicer. Just a different feel in the room. Again, what to expect when you're doing this. A lot of freaking electrical headache, which I wired up myself and moved all the wires. So you had a plug here, garbage disposal switch, and a light switch that controlled this. All those wires were fed through this wall right here. So what I did, as you can see, I'll try to zoom in there. I put a bunch of holes in those 2x4s, and I fed all the wires that were coming down here pretty much in a U shape, and I went down and around. And the reason you see boxes like that is because that's where you added the extensions. So I got the wire going this way into the box, and then what I did was I fed my extension wire, and these are gonna have cover plates on them, and we're gonna cover them up, and they'll be just dead in the wall pretty much. Not dead in the wall, but they'll have cover plates on them. But you don't want to just put wire nuts on them and leave them in your wall. That's code when you put them in a box and close them. That way it's safer just in case it sparks or something. You don't have a fire that ignites in your house. This was all done by us. We had to move the ventilation up in here. Everything looks good. I'm happy with how it turned out, and our new wall is going to be pushed over. So the biggest headache in doing this, if you got a lot of electrical in your wall, get ready for a little bit of a headache. You could see what I was dealing with over here. What I'm going to do is put my switch that we're going up and down because there was a wall here. I'm just going to move them left and right, one over here. I'm going to move this switch right here that is my garbage disposal is probably going to be about 3 inches away, and it's going to turn the switch also for that. And there was an electrical box here, which I've now added an extension wire and went over here. Where are you? It's somewhere over here hiding. Anyways, there is a box here somewhere. It's not that one. That was a plug that I also had to move. There's a lot of wires in this area. Whoever built this home put everything that needed to control this whole freaking area in this section. So moving it over was a lot harder for me than it will be probably for you, because everything that could give me a headache was in that wall. and it's now moved over. You see some more boxes over there because I had to extend wires, but that's the correct way to do it, and put cover plates on them, which are coming tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna add the wall on there. I just can't believe I can't find the other plug box that was there. Oh, maybe it's right next to it. Gosh. So that's all it was, guys. Was this, and that's what went over there. So that's about it. So hopefully you guys get what to expect from this darn thing and this mess that you see. And it can be done. You go at it. This took us about 9 hours. We were 3 guys. So if you can hire people for a little bit and pay them a little extra, it's worth it if you got the extra cash to spend on it. Or if you're just going to do it yourself, that'll be fine. Right, boo-boos?
Yeah.
Okay. Finish the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't upload this video until I show you how the wall is built. It'll give you guys an idea of what's going on. What I'm going to do is just build a little wall right here. It'll go up and down so it keeps that support beam. I have not taken it out, but when I get the new countertops, they will go all the way over there.
I gotta load all these tools up.
Are you?
Cody, what I have? I have 4 batteries. 3 got name on, 3 got marks on them, and 1's got the bottom. I'll figure it out though. Okay.
Maybe.